No. I've been anxious. I've been waiting for this for quite a while now. It was exciting. It was fun to get out there with the guys. Finally, I've been here all off season, just itching for today, and it came and it was everything I expected.
How do you feel in terms of grasp of the offense? How do you feel running things out there?
Oh, it's getting there. I feel comfortable, but it's fast. They're at a whole nother speed. It's like hyper speed, and I know we're not even in pads yet, so we're probably going slow motion for everyone else. But it's fast. But in terms of the offense conceptually, I'm feeling comfortable. But there's things I got to work on, and going at that speed, you got to process a little faster. But I'm feeling comfortable, and it's easy when you got great athletes around you.
What do you want to try to get accomplished in these 15 practices?
Oh, a whole lot. But first and foremost, I want to develop better relationships with the players. I want to get to know the guys on a personal level. I want to, by the end of the 15 days, if I can look back and I feel like I've commanded the offense, I'm going to feel comfortable and I'm going to be happy with how it went.
Are you more of a vocal leader or someone who leads by example?
Well, I don't really believe in leading by example. I believe in the process. You lead by example so you can put some weight behind your words, but that doesn't take very long. Guys realize right away, hey, this guy, he's a consistent guy, he's a consistent leader. I know what I'm going to get out of him, and then you can lead vocally and you have weight behind your words. But the term leading by example, I think, that's just a good teammate. That's a guy that works hard, does his job, but he shuts his mouth. A leader, if he has influence, I think it's best that he puts it on other people. So, vocal leader, I would say all leaders are vocal leaders.
How comfortable are you with the playbook as of right now?
I'm as comfortable as I think I can be. Day one install, that's just day one. By day 3 install, so 6 days from now, there's going to be a lot more in, and then you can ask me again. But as of right now, I'm feeling extremely comfortable with it. The biggest thing is adjusting to the tempo and the speed.
How would you describe your game, Dakota? Great runner is what it sounds like. How do you wing it? I mean, are you pretty comfortable with all your throws?
Yeah, extremely comfortable. Describing my game, if someone were to describe me, I would like them to use the word consistent. I want to be a consistent quarterback. I want to take the most high percentage throws. You see out there today, a lot of my completions were flat routes. And we're playing a cover 4 team, they're going to give us the flat, so I'm going to hit the flat. It's a high percentage throw. Every once in a while, even on some of it's a little different because I'm used to seeing when you got a receiver and a DB right here, the receiver's not open. But these guys, when it's like this, you either throw the ball to the receiver and they'll go get it. But so there's a couple times I was like, that's on a high percentage throw. I don't know if I'm gonna take that, But something I'll get used to. But if one term to describe my quarterback play, I'd like to hear it be consistent.
Have you watched Vernon? Did you watch tape on Vernon?
Yeah,
last year with the Ducks.
I've watched all the games from last year so far.
He threw a great deep ball. I mean,
he did.
Do you figure you can throw a ball that well, or?
I can throw a deep ball extremely well, but I haven't practiced with him. I throw him side by side. We're very confident in my own ability, but at the same time, hats off to Vernon Adams. He throws an outstanding deep ball. I would say, 2 years ago when we matched up at Eastern Montana State, he definitely threw a better deep ball than he did. I can't say if he throws a better one now. I hope he doesn't, but I'm not going to jump to that.
Who have you been working with in terms of the centers that have been consistent?
Today was my first day of season Qs. We call it season Qs. It's a period just where you work the center and quarterback exchange. And I think today I had
Jake Hansen?
No.
Sarchik?
Today's obviously your first day, but what's the personality of this group like? What's this team like?
This is a fun team, just energy. But it's hard to truly tell because first day everyone has energy. Every team in the country has their best practice first day in terms of energy. So, but a lot of energy. But I feel really welcomed here, and that's something. I remember being a freshman at Montana State, and it's tough coming in, new guys that they've all been together. Sometimes teams can have cliques here and there, but that's not here. And that's one thing that's been surprising is, I expected them to be welcoming, but this welcoming has kind of blown my mind a little bit, and just further, proves I made the right choice coming forward.
Has anyone in particular kind of like shown you around?
There's been a lot of guys. Pharaoh Brown was the first person that really contacted me. I've hung out with Kanai quite a bit, Cam Hunt quite a bit. When I was down in San Diego, me and Cam Hunt got together. That was cool. But all sorts of guys. Taj Griffin, I've been throwing with him quite a bit. But really, it's not. I can't really say this guy because, like I said, everyone's so welcoming. It's not a cliquey team at all, and they're fun guys to be around.
What's it like coming from Montana State to the University of Oregon
football
team?
It's a lot warmer.
Meaning that this is a team that wants to and expects to be top 10, top 15. And you're kind of stepping right into it. A little bit of pressure. A lot of people are looking at you too.
Yeah, no, I came here because this is a team that expects to win the national championship.
Yeah.
And I'm not here, out here like, oh, we're winning the national championship. This is my first practice here.
Yeah.
But this is a team that expects to be number one, and without that expectation, you can't be number one. You can't reach a goal you can set for yourself. So that's one of the reasons I came here. I'm excited to be here. Excited to be about a program that expects success. But they know how to achieve success. They've been there. They've been to the national championship. They've been to the Pac-12 championship. They know what steps need to be taken to get there. So. This is, that's why I chose
and you can grasp that. I mean, you can grasp it the whole day.
That's a cool thing.
If I win this, I'm going to be an important cog.
Yeah, it's right there in front of you, and that's a neat deal. Just knowing that, it's expected. It's expected to be number one. It's not this far off goal that hey, if things fall our way, if the chips fall our way, then we can get there. It's an expectation. We have the tools to do it. We have the coaches to do it. We have the facilities to do it. Also, we have the training staff, the nutritionists. We have everything to do it. The tools. Now it's just up to us to get the job done.
How's it been hanging out with Jeff Locke? How's he received you?
Oh, great. Jeff Locke is great. All the quarterbacks are great. It's a really fun group of guys. But most quarterback rooms are. And, very similar to them. But, he's been great.
Dakota, I might have missed this, but how was your first practice as a Duck?
It was great. It was exciting. A lot of energy. Everything I expected it to be. I'm just excited for the next practice now.
How do you feel like you're fitting in on the team and maybe taking on a leadership role as a fifth-year guy?
Yeah, well, more so it's how's the team accepting me, and they're accepting me extremely well, extremely welcoming. So as far as the leadership role, it's where it can be right now. But right now it's I got to develop personal relationships with each of the guys. I think I accomplished that a little bit today. More so that it takes two to tango. Those guys are coming up to me, they're talking to me, and we're building that relationship. So it's cool.
Can you talk about your relationship with Coach Yost? I mean, new coordinator, new quarterback, kind of how that position is really all kind of starting over.
Yeah, it's cool because we kind of came in at the same time. I actually came in a little before him. Yeah. But no, it's been a neat experience, just us learning the offense together. We both have to tip our hats to Coach Tyler Osborne. He's been right there. Without him, I wouldn't have been able to call any plays today. Coach Osborne's done an outstanding job getting me ready for this. But yeah, Coach Yost specifically, I think me and him gelled really well. But he's a real easygoing guy. He's a quarterback coach guy, so he gets along with all the quarterbacks. So that's no surprise there.
Talking with Yost, he also said that he kind of joked with you guys that if you guys were running after the horn blew anywhere, as long as you're moving, you guys would be okay. He said that this area is kind of still swimming a little bit. I mean, are you guys
today? Yeah, today was just follow the crowd at chow time. If I saw a bunch of red and at one point I think I saw a bunch of maybe some guys on the IR, the injured reserve, and some red jerseys over there. And I saw some guys running. I just started taking off after the red, and then all of a sudden I hear my name. I turn around and Yost is on the other side of the field. I was like, oh, wrong group right there. But yeah, just kind of sticking together. Taylor Alley and Jeff Locke have been a huge help. They're kind of showing me, Yost, Travis. Travis been here, but he's still young, and Terry kind of the ropes. So very thankful for them.
Marcus was here today. Did you get to talk to him at all?
Just a little bit during individuals, but he knows that we're at practice, we're at work, and he wasn't trying to be a distraction at all. So, but it's cool, seeing him around it. At Montana State, there wasn't any Heisman winners, just kind of standing around hanging out. But it's nothing crazy. He's a good guy, and I saw him all winter in the training room getting treatment and stuff. So.
Sorry if I missed this, but what are your goals for the next 4 weeks heading into the spring game?
If I look, 15 days or 15 practices, whatever it is from now. Yeah, 15 practices, not 15 days. Looking back, I'll feel like I accomplished my goals if I feel like I have command of the offense. If I feel like the guys see me as a leader on the team, and that's going to happen through developing relationships. And so those are the big two goals: have command of the offense, and develop personal relationships with each individual player. And I know it's a big task. There's a lot of players, but we have a lot of time.
You were down in San Diego working out with Whitfield. Is that how long were you down there?
I was down there Saturday to Saturday.
Okay. Any particular thing you were focused on?
Just getting back into it, just kicking the rust chips off. I hadn't really thrown a whole lot since November. Big transition, and I got here, and you don't have that connection with all the receivers yet. You're not out there throwing every day with them. So really, it was just getting back into it, getting used to this new Nike ball, which I now love. But it's not, I don't feel. I'm used to when I throw a ball and. I want it to go somewhere, it goes there. And I know at the beginning of the practice, a couple of them were sailing on me and this and that. That has to do with weight transfer, but biggest thing is just getting used to throwing the new ball, getting used to the new tempo and everything. But I was pleased with today's practice.
So it's a different ball than you were using?
Yeah, I used a Wilson GST for 9 years. That's a fatter ball, and then we switched to the Nike, and so it's not something I never would have thought of. But it's a little different. And quarterbacks are a little picky.
Like golfers and their golf balls, right?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. How they set up the golf ball and all that. So you can compare it to that. But I'd more so compare it to a baseball player in a new glove or something like that. Any more
Coming
questions?
from Montana to Oregon, what do you enjoy most about being out here?
I enjoy the weather. In terms of warmth, I don't know about all this rain and the overcast.
You'll get used to the rain.
It's funny, a lot of guys were out there cold this morning kind of rubbing their hands, and I was like, oh, warm
Right.
summer day,
Right.
But, a lot of things. I get to the facility every day and I look around and I kind of pinch myself. Like, man, this is such an amazing place. And the one thing when I'm walking around, when I'm seeing my teammates, when I'm in the training room getting worked on, it's just a place of opportunity. It's a place that you just feel you can have success here. It's such a neat feeling, like wow, I'm at the top place. I'm at Oregon, and that's something that never settles in. Anyone that says that they get used to it, they're lying. This is an amazing place, and I think everyone realizes that.
Dakota, I'm
All right,
Kristen.
thank you.